All right, so what is cracking, everybody? Healthiest social media family in the game. Well, let's do it together, all right? Hold on, let's try it again. We are the healthiest social media family in the game.
He's a little healthier than
I'm sorry. We got that. We are the healthiest social media family in the game. It is vlog number, who knows which one. We're there. Here we are now. All right, listen. We're here with Mark Donor of Donation. Mark Donor, how are you?
I'm doing well.
It is good to see you.
How you doing?
I like your hair, man.
Thank you.
Probably because I don't have any of mine.
Yeah, but you can grow it. No?
I could grow it, but I'm not going to.
No, you just like being bald?
I'm just done. I'm done with hair.
I saw some old pictures of you. You have a little...
I had
curly locks.
I had an afro, like curly, and it was big. It was big fire fro. You know, it was big, bright red. Mark, first question I want to ask you is, what led you to become the man you are today? You know,
in terms of career,
in terms of the difference between you as a child, and you today, the social media entrepreneur amazement that you are today. Break it down.
Honestly, I think when I was young, I didn't really make videos. I made one video for like a class project, and everyone was blown away. I was really good at it. I was just a natural. I didn't know how to edit. I borrowed my buddy's computer and made this video on his camera, edited it on his computer, and gave it back to him. And like everyone was like, "Jesus, this is insane!" I wrote a whole song, like a parody, and it was just for a psychology. It was I think the class was psychology, and it was about like just some end of the year project or whatever, and it did really well, like in terms of like the response from my like friends and stuff. But I didn't pick up a camera again until college, when I asked my dad for Christmas to buy me a camera because I wanted to start making videos, because I was so into YouTubers. Like I loved watching pranks from like Roman Atwood and like FouseyTube, all these YouTubers. I watched the
FouseyTube, I love FouseyTube.
And then I discovered in my... So I went to, and my biggest goal in life, like I wanted to be a sports broadcaster. I wanted to be on ESPN. That's what I wanted to do. I love sports. Me and my brother watch sports all the time. And so I went to school for broadcast journalism and sports broadcasting. And then I kind of saw how cool it was to be a YouTuber. So my sophomore year, and being a freshman, I wasn't really given opportunities to be on air like all the others, because it was a seniority thing. You had to build your way up to being on air and being on TV. So I was like, well, I need to get involved. I want to do something. And they're like, well, there's not that many people that film. I was like, all right, give me a camera. Like, I'll go film. They'll just teach me how to use it or whatever. They're like, all right, cool. So I started filming my freshman year, high school football games every Friday night. While everybody else was partying, drinking, I was going to high school football games. We'd have an hour-long broadcast on our like local college station. And I was filming, and then finally I got an opportunity to edit one, and then I edited it. And the guy was like, dude, this is your first time you've edited? I was like, well, I edited something in high school one time, but basically, yeah. And he's like, this is insane. Like I kind of just had like the natural given talent of it for whatever reason. And then my sophomore year, I was like, look, I see all these YouTubers getting famous, making all this money, doing all this cool stuff. I want to be a YouTuber. So I had my dad buy me a camera, and I filmed all these college parties and made these edits of like people going crazy at my school, which was the #1 party school. And they did really well. And then the next year, or that year, I can't remember, Logan, he came to the same school as me, and he was the only other kid at school doing social media. He was a Viner. He had like 500,000 followers on Vine, so everybody's talking about him at school, like, this kid's famous, like, he does Vines, makes videos. So I hit him up one day on Twitter. I was like, yo, we want to like make some videos together? And he was like, yeah, bro, let's do it. So I would film for him at college, and then it just so happened when we, like in the summer after college, we lived like 40 minutes from each other. He lived in Cleveland, I lived more towards Akron. So I would drive up there, we'd spend time together, hang out, and we'd start filming and doing his thing, like side projects or whatever. Then he moved to LA, he would fly me out to film stuff occasionally whenever I got the chance to go to LA. And then he asked me to move out here, and I told him no because I wanted to graduate college, because nothing was concrete for me. It was like, I can't just drop out of college and go be your videographer. There's no, like, I don't know how long that's going to last, you know what I'm saying? So I took a lot of credit hours my junior year because I wanted to move out to Los Angeles in the summer of my junior year. So I took all the credits. I figured out what classes I could take online the next year so I didn't have to come back and physically be at school. So I took all the classes I had to take there that year. So I took like 20-something hours, 2 semesters in a row. It was fucked. It was horrible. And then I moved to LA, slept in Logan's closet on an air mattress underneath his clothes, which were like hung up above me. We shared a bedroom, and I slept in his closet for a year. Meanwhile, I'm taking college classes back in Ohio. I would have to drive his like tiny ass motorcycle. Like I'm 6'4", and I was on this tiny motorcycle, like 75 cc's, to CSUN, which was like 40 minutes away, to take proctored exams. I'm on the highway. The speed limit's like 65. This thing goes like 50 max. So it's like Dumb and Dumber. Have you seen?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Literally, that's what I looked like. People laughing at me, like taking videos and shit to take these tests. So I graduated college while living in a closet.
And survived the moped motorcycle.
Yep. And then I came out of the closet, got my own room, and then just started, when Logan was getting busy, I was like, look, dude, I'm doing all this stuff for Logan. I know how to do it. I know how to edit. I know what comedy is now. I never really understood comedy but filming all his videos, I started to like understand what it was. So I started to make videos on my own, and then the Instagram algorithm changed one day for the better for me, and my video got to the Explore page, and I got like 500,000 views when I had like 30,000 followers just from accumulating filming for everybody else. And then I was like, oh shit, like I got all these new followers. I gained like 20,000 a day. I was like, I gotta post something else. So I made another video, and then just it progressed and started to grow exponentially. And then vlogging became huge. And back in like college, I really watched Casey Neistat, so I was really into the filmmaking, and that's what I was doing. So, and I actually met Casey because of Logan. He came over. He's like, you guys need to start vlogging. This is the next wave. Like, really need to do it. And I made a few vlogs, but I couldn't talk to a camera like I used to be able to, like, about myself. You know, I couldn't think, like, what am I going to do today? Like, I don't know, make it look interesting. So I filmed a few vlogs, edited them, and then they never saw the light of day. And then I actually made the move to, like, start doing it full time, and, like, put my hand down, or my fist down. Like, I got a text from a friend that wasn't supposed to go to me, and it said, you know, you're never going to amount to any, like, he was talking to someone else about me, saying that I was never going to amount to anything, like, I didn't have enough talent, I would never be successful, essentially, and that kind of just stuck with me, and it was like, all right, I'm going to prove you wrong. So ever since that day, I kind of set goals for myself, and it did get me down. It got me down so much. I started to believe it. I started to think to myself, like, am I going to be able to do this? Like, am I good enough? Like, am I talented? Am I creative enough? So I took a trip to Bahamas just to get the fuck out of here. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to vlog. And my dad was actually the person that kind of, like, pushed me to be, he's like, because I told him about the text. He's like, fuck that. Like, you are capable. You are good. You are out there for a reason. You know, he's always supported me, and he really got through to my head, like, yeah, I can fucking do this. So in the Bahamas, I made my first vlog, got like 5,000 views just because I had like a little following on Instagram, and I pushed it. Then yeah, I just started to just put my foot down and set a schedule. I'm vlogging Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm doing it. I did it and my friend told me, you know, YouTube takes 3 months of consistent posting until you really know if this is going to be good for you. So sure enough, 3 months went by, Monday, Wednesday, Friday vlogs, more than 10 minutes all the time. I gained 100,000 subscribers in 3 months. I was like, all right, like it's happening. And then I went to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 5 days a week, took the weekends off, and then I was like every day. And then yeah, that's where it got me to, you know, starting a podcast. It got me to making my first song. It got me to like a lot of opportunities with brands, and yeah, it's kind of my journey, I guess.